Isekai has become one of the most popular genres in anime over the past decade, taking over the anime scene by storm. This causes the genre itself to become very saturated with bleak anime and lackluster characters. However, not all isekais are like that, and can become a masterpiece if done properly. Welcome to DoubleDollars, and today we will take a look at 10 isekai animes with an overpowered main character. Hey. Before we go down the list, if you want more anime top 10s, make sure to go sub to the channel and keep an eye out for future uploads. And on that note, let's get right into the video. Number 10, I'm Standing on 1 Million Lives. We follow Yotsuya Yusuke and his classmates Shindo Iyu and Hakozaki Kusue, who have been transported to a strange and unknown world inhabited by mythological creatures. Once they arrive, they meet a thing that calls himself the Game Master, who then grants them a quest that must be completed within a time limit. To aid them in the quests, he also bestows Shindo and Hakozaki the roles of a magician and a warrior, while Yotsuya is randomly granted a role based on a lottery system. Will Yotsuya be able to thank the luck of the dice and complete another quest, or die cursing it and dragging the whole world with him? This anime is not your normal kind of isekai. The protagonist continues to switch between worlds, and the class for our protagonist isn't permanent, which honestly is a nice touch, and what sets it apart from other animes. The burden the characters carry actually has weight and meaning behind them. The title is fitting, as he is literally standing on 1 million lives, because if he fails to complete the task that's given to him, who knows what will happen to the rest of the world. Number 9, By the Grace of the Gods. Deep in the forest, far from any human contact, there lives a child named Ryoma Takebayashi, who has a strange hobby of keeping various types of slimes as pets. Despite his young age, he has a sturdy physique and a good compatibility with magic. All of this is because, having endured much hardship in his previous life, 3 gods graced Ryoma with a second chance to pursue one goal: to savor the wonders of life. After 3 years of comfortable solitude pass by, Ryoma encounters some soldiers and assists them by tending to their wounds. The group convinces him to accompany them to visit a nearby town. Ryoma agrees and soon embarks on a journey to explore the vast world beyond his home. This anime is more for if you want to relax, chill, and forget the world is burning beyond your doorstep while you watch a little kid run a laundry service and make friends. It does have some dark moments, but it's all about finding peace after chaos and heartache. If you want a good, wholesome anime to help you forget about your troubles for a short bit, then this anime is definitely for you. Number 8, Gate. Off-duty Japan Self-Defense Forces officer and otaku Yoji Itami is on his way to attend a doujin convention in Ginza, Tokyo, when a mysterious portal in the shape of a large gate suddenly appears. From this gate, supernatural creatures and warriors clad in medieval armor emerge, charging through the city, killing and destroying everything in their path. 3 months after the attack, Itami has been tasked with leading a special recon team as a part of the JSDF task force that will be sent to the world beyond the gate, now referred to as the Special Region. They must travel into this unknown world in order to learn more about what they are dealing with and attempt to befriend the locals in hopes of creating peaceful ties with the ruling empire. This anime is a nice mix of fantasy and politics. It does an excellent job at introducing the world and the political situation the Special Region is in. The characters never lost their main aim of building up a good relationship between the two worlds, while on the other hand, Gate also focuses on a number of high-class issues and problems that chained the New World for a long time. Gate is definitely a brilliant piece of surreal fantasy fiction that works on nearly every level. Add on top of the fact that the anime includes modern weapons and it makes a great anime to watch. Number 7. Cautious Hero. There is a popular saying, you can never be too careful. It is very important to prepare for every situation you may face, even if it seems like an unnecessary waste of time. These words describe Seiga Ryugyuin a little too perfectly. After being summoned by the goddess Restart, he is tasked to save the world of Guibrande from destruction. The hero prepares himself for his noble journey. While this might seem normal, he spends a very long time training himself, despite having overpowered stats. He fights weak enemies using his strongest skills and buys an excessive amounts of supplies and potions, all just to stay safe. This anime gives off similar vibes to animes such as One Punch Man. We the viewer know that the main character could absolutely demolish any foe, yet he meticulously plans for his next encounter only for it to end in one spell or punch. If you're looking for a funny isekai anime, then this is the anime you need to check out. Number 6. Kenja no Mago. In the kingdom of Earlshide, Merlin Walford was once regarded as a national hero, hailed for both his power and achievements. Preferring a quiet life, he secludes himself deep in the rural woods, dedicating his time to raising Shin, who is an orphan that he saved. Shin is a normal salaryman in modern-day Japan who was reincarnated into Merlin's world while still retaining his past memories. As years pass, Shin displays unparalleled talent in both magic casting and martial arts. On his 15th birthday, it becomes apparent that Shin only developed his combat skills and nothing else, leaving him with blatant social awkwardness, a lack of common sense, and a middling sense of responsibility. As a result, Shin enrolls in the kingdom's magic academy to hone his skills and mature among other teenagers. However, living a normal life is impossible, as he is established as a celebrity almost as soon as he arrives. This anime is another comedy anime similar to the last entry, but with a little more fan service. It's all over the place, it's awkward, and it's stupid as hell, but it's truly fun to watch. Number 5. Dr. Stone. This anime starts off with a blinding green light that strikes the earth and petrifies mankind around the world, turning every single human into stone. Several millennia later, Taiji Oki awakens to find the modern world completely non-existent, as nature has flourished in the years humanity stood still. Among a stone world of statues, Taiju encounters one other living human, his science-loving friend Senku, who has been active for a few months. Taiju learns that Senku has developed a grand scheme to launch the complete revival of civilization with science. Taiju's brawn and Senku's brains combine to forge a formidable partnership, and they soon uncover a method to revive those who have been petrified. However, Senku's master plan is threatened when his ideologies are challenged by those who awaken. All the while, the reason for mankind's petrification remains unknown. Although this anime is already well known, I still wanted to recognize how much of a unique anime this is. The anime makes the science look fun, and the occasional jokes allow the viewer to absorb what Senku just created. Yet at the same time, the serious tone also reminds us that there is still a lot of enmity between the two factions, and that they are in an arms race to see who's better.
力も科学なんだよ。力をギリシャ語でなんて言うか知ってっか？ダイナマイトだ。
Number 4. the Saga of Tanya the Evil. Tanya is a young soldier infamous for predatorial-like ruthlessness and an uncanny tactical aptitude, earning her the nickname of the Devil of the Rhine. Underneath her innocuous appearance lies the soul of a man who challenged Being X, the self-proclaimed god, to a battle of wits, which resulted in him being reincarnated as a little girl into a world of magical warfare. Hellbent on defiance, Tanya decides to ascend the ranks of her country's military as it slowly plunges into a world war, with only Being X proving to be the strongest obstacle in recreating the peaceful life she once knew. But her perceptive actions and combat initiative have an unintended side effect, propelling the mighty empire into becoming one of the most powerful nations in mankind's history. What makes the story so interesting is that Tanya provides a fascinating case study on villainy. Far from the cliché ambitions of world domination, fame, or riches, her ultimate objective is to live out a comfortable life by following the rules to a dogmatic degree and being competent. It is a mundane goal, but it does ground her character in becoming relatable. This anime is a textbook case on exactly how anime adaptations should be done, by having the strong source material as its base and layering it with amazing animations, an epic soundtrack, and a fitting bleak tone. The World War I setting is worth the admission alone, as the portrayal of the various weapons and military doctrine is spot on. Tanya, being one of the most understandable psychopathic lollies that anime has to offer, only adds to its uniqueness and enjoyment. This is another anime that I definitely suggest you to check out. Number 3. The time I got reincarnated as a slime.
Flare circle! It's over!
Operation complete.
Awesome work, Great Sage! That went perfectly!
This anime follows 37-year-old Satoru Mikami. Not this one. This one. He's an office worker that falls victim to a random assailant on the streets and is stabbed. When Satoru regains consciousness, he discovers that he has reincarnated as a goop of slime, and in an unfamiliar realm. In doing so, he acquires newfound skills, notably the power to devour anything and mimic its appearance and abilities. He then stumbles upon the sealed catastrophe-level monster, the storm dragon, Veldora, who has been sealed away for the past 300 years for devastating a town to ashes. Sympathetic to his situation, Satoru befriends him, promising to assist in destroying the seal. In return, Veldora bestows upon him the name Rimuru Tempest, and grants him divine protection. Now, liberated from the mundanities of his past life, Rimuru embarks on a fresh journey with a distinct goal in mind. As he grows accustomed to his new physique, his gooey antics ripple throughout the world, gradually altering his fate. This anime is a great Isekai show for the simple reason that it's focused on what it's like to start a new life in a new world without having to turn the story into a generic shonen fantasy anime in the progress. It's just a fun anime in general, and Rimuru's cheerful, smug, and smart outlook on the world does a great deal for its overall enjoyment value as well. If you haven't already seen it, I definitely recommend you watch this anime.
Come, Rimuru! Hey! Thunder of heaven and earth!
The next strike is above!
Number 2. Problem children are coming from another world.
ゲームの審判料を3割増しにするとおっしゃるので
白夜叉超グッジョブ
We follow Izayoi Sakamaki, Asuka Kudo, and Yo Kasukabe, who are teenagers blessed with psychic powers but completely fed up with their mundane lives. That is, until each of them receives a strange envelope containing an invitation to a mysterious place known as Little Garden. Inexplicably dropped into a vast new world, the trio is greeted by Kurosagi, who explains that they have been given a once-in-a-lifetime chance to participate in a special high-stakes game using their abilities. In order to participate in the game, they must first join a community, Learning that Kurosagi's community, No Names, has lost its official status and bountiful land due to their defeat at the hands of a demon lord. The group sets off to help reclaim their new home's dignity, eager to protect its residents and explore the excitement that Little Garden has to offer. Overall, this anime hits many of the points it needs to hit. It has solid animation and the characters are unique and interesting. If you want a short and quick binge anime, then this is the one you should check out, as there are only 10 episodes.
Hey.
Number 1. Overlord.
The power of Nazarick!
What the hell?
Now, still yourself for death and come at me!
The final hour of the spent his last few moments in the game as the servers begin to shut down. To his surprise, despite the clock having struck midnight, Momonga own. Confronted with this abnormal situation, Momonga commands his loyal servants to help him investigate and take control of this new world, with the hopes of figuring out what has caused its development and if there may be others in the same predicament. This anime is one of those are a good mix of perverse, lovable, and obedient. If you've ever had a dream of ruling your own world, then this show will make an excellent guide. Hey everyone, if you made it all the way here, thank you for watching this far. I want to increase the number of videos I upload, so keep looking forward to that. I have been thinking of adding a more comedy element in my videos. If you guys want to see that, then let me know by either liking this video or writing a comment down below. Like always, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do that while you leave your comment below because it helps a lot. Other than that, stay tuned for more videos in the future.